So this video is about, and I will try to keep it real close and not real close, but real short. This video is about personal responsibility slash accountability. Okay, and without going into too much depth, this is my take on it. So, being almost retired after 20 years of service, I look back in my life and my career, and I remember when I first came into the military, I wanted to become a chief, an E9 in the enlisted ranks, right? And um, there was a lot of things that I was told to do in the past. Gabe, you need to do this. Uncle Stein, you need to do that. And there were some things that I took in and actually did. Other things, not really. Okay. Um, I was wanted to pave my own way, and they always say hindsight is 2020, right? So um, it's not until I'm almost getting ready to retire that I look back and actually realize actually it was all me, right? So this is where the personal accountability comes into play, and it's something that it's grown on me, and it's very frustrating when I hear a lot of people whine and complain and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm not where I am in my life because of blah 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 blah, and because I kind of have the same thing, but I have to be honest and true to myself, and I actually got to understand, like, no, Gabe, the reason why you didn't make a chief is because you didn't do the things that you were supposed to do or the things that you were asked to do, and it's really that simple. That's the bottom line, right? Um, I was told, hey, you need to go out there and be volunteer, lead for events, be out there, make yourself known, and just lead things, and for people to start getting to know you. And so, while I consider myself an extrovert, I'm also an introvert too. So I'm not. I do well in crowds, but I'm not there out there just to simply get attention. Like that's not me. I'm cool all on my own, right? Um, some people could consider that, hey, that's a loner thing or whatever, but it is what it is. So I never actually took the time to actually get involved with a lot of the clubs and the organizations and do all the things that were asked or required me to make my path to become chief. And it's really that simple. I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do to make it. Could I have somebody help me? Sure. But at the end of the day, I didn't make it because simply I decided not to. So when I hear a lot of people, oh, I didn't make it in my life, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, it's a really hard pill to swallow when you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, no, actually, it's not because someone else's fault. It is because of my own fault. And we have to be willing to accept personal responsibility, accountability, and say, hey, I didn't get this because I didn't do this. I didn't get this car, I didn't get this house, I didn't get this job, I didn't get this education, whatever, because I failed to do those things. And stop blaming other people for your shortcomings. And it's really just blame yourself for your shortcomings. And if that's what happened, it's okay. Sometimes those things happen and just be okay with it. Come to peace with it. And that's really what it boils down to, right? Nothing grinds my gears worse than when people are trying to blame everything else or everyone else for their shortcomings. No, just be upfront with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people. Because really, at the end of the day, when you lie or try to save face or point the fingers, it only hurts you at the end. Because everybody else carries on with their life. And it's really that it. So this video was really about that. It is that if you watch my videos as I continue to make them, it's really from my perspective and my perspective alone, right? Take what you can from the videos, apply it to yourself, and really make that change, right? It's really just accepting things and changing it is really that simple, right? If you're overweight, then change your lifestyle. It's not about the diet, it's about the lifestyle. Change your lifestyle. But I think, in all honesty, it is really about changing here, changing our perspective, our mindset, our personality, and what we have in our minds for the the years that we've been growing up. Change the mindset. Change from a victim mentality, a loser mentality, to I'm a winner, I'm going to win at all costs, and whatever the case might be. Choose to be on the positive end of things. And if you have to work hard and it takes years to get there, then so be it. Because I look back at this time and I'm like, okay, people that say, well, it takes forever to become successful. Actually, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, right? You don't just become rich or get wealthy or become successful overnight. There's no magic pill. It's kind of like working out. You just got to put the work into it. That's what's called working out. So if I was able to devote and give my youth, 20 years of my youth, to the service of this nation and being in the military, then you know what? I could also do the same thing for me. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the time, put the effort, and put passion into me. So when 20 years goes by, I could look back at my life again and say, you know where I'm at because of me and no one else. Just the same way that I'm here with this video. I am here retiring as a master sergeant because of me and not because of anyone else. It was my choice, my life. I'm going to take ownership and responsibility for my own life. And that's all I really got to say with this video, is that you got to take your own life and run with it. Otherwise, you're not going anywhere. All right, we'll see you guys.